I love Prince. I've been imitating him since I was in early high school, listened to every record, and there are three things that make up the Prince vocal sound. And those things are his falsetto, use of head resonance, and just he does it very uniquely, which I'll explain in a bit. The second thing is the vibrato that he uses within his falsetto and head resonant range. And the third thing, which is really important, but kind of gets overlooked sometimes, is his growl. I know. He's got always, ow! He's got that growl that he does that adds this manly, animalistic dichotomy between that and then this, all this little falsetto stuff that he does. So I'm first going to demonstrate a little bit of Prince doing a Joni Mitchell song. Case of You. I'm a lonely painter, live in a box of paints. I used to be frightened by the devil and drawn to those ones who weren't afraid. Remember you told me love was touching souls. Surely you touch mine. A part of you flows out of me from time to time in these lines. Could drink a case of you, darling. Still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. So there you go, a little Prince. Missed one wrong chord there. Tons of that is in head resonant falsetto. But the thing that makes it unique when Prince does it is that he generally chooses what's easy. And that's all throughout his vocal stylings. And that's what gives it this like super cool, relaxed feel. And when I say he chooses what's easy, I actually read a quote from him one time. And he said that why he sang in his falsetto is that he just felt it was easier to sing when he went higher, to sing in that falsetto, very light, range, and that just became his sound. So instead of doing like really belting out those notes, he just chose to sing them lightly, and that really became his sound. And he made it work for him. So I'll demonstrate what I mean. On that second verse there, he goes like this. Remember you told me love was touching souls. And he pretty much stays, even the was touching souls, I think he even stays in the falsetto there instead of going was touching souls, which you could sing that in more of a chesty was touching souls, but he does was touching souls. It's always just stays falsetto, falsetto, falsetto as low as he can get it. So remember you told me love was touching souls. You'll see in a second. Surely you've touched mine. Like, surely you've touched mine. Instead of going, surely you've touched mine. That would be the way most people do it, right? They would go, surely you've touched mine. And they would go, mine, more on a chest resonant. But instead, he stays in all the way down in the head resonant. Surely you've touched mine, mine. And when he does those really low falsetto notes, falsetto sort of range notes, he adds this sort of extreme vibrato to it. Well, surely you've touched mine, It's almost like a machine gun type vibrato. And that's just kind of what's made up his style. Part of you flows. See, flows. It's like super vibrato-ish, okay? So instead of going, part of you flows, and there's no vibrato, part of you pause. So I could do it more straight like that, or part of you pause out of me. And again, staying in falsetto, out of me. Or you could do in chest resonant range, which wouldn't be the Prince style, out of me. So that's in more of a chest resonant range. Me, or me. Totally falsetto, right? So that's sort of makes it a style. One of the things you can do to develop that is just sing in falsetto a lot. Just practice those Prince songs, those I Wanna Be Your Lover, where he just stays in falsetto the entire song basically. And just keep practicing that and learn to bring your falsetto lower, so that's what he did, so that he could seamlessly transition in and out of that head and chest resonance, because his falsetto came down, his head resonance came down so low. You know, out of me. That was like, that's still falsetto there. Out of me. Right now I'm still in falsetto, right? Now the other thing is that growl. The best way I found to first get it was to do that part of Purple Rain where it's got the honey, I know times are changing. And also, again, it sounds hard, like you're putting some kind of stress on your voice, but actually, I totally relax my voice, my neck when I'm doing this. So, wow, kind of like that, that vocal fry that people do. Yeah, I know. Wow. And then you can just add that. And again, I've done this on stage where I try to push, and that will hurt your voice. So you have to think, relax when you do that. And just get into that vocal fry. And then you, honey, I know times are changing. And this is great because he'll do this all throughout, his live performances. He'll do that James Brown stuff where he goes, wow, and he just screams and does this kind of stuff. You'll see it all throughout his live performances. You just practice that on notes. Wow. And again, I have to think, relax, because you have a tendency when you get into that sound to kind of squeeze, but you don't need to. Wow. And the reason that he can do that super light falsetto stuff and then go back into that scream is that scream, the way that he does it, it's very relaxed. So it almost feels good on your voice instead of being a painful thing. So we can go right back into that. In my blood like holy wine, so bitter. And then go, wow. Honey, I know times are changing. You can kind of do it all the way down. I know times are changing. And you can do it all the way down in there and then go right back into in my blood like holy wine, so bitter. Right back into that super chill falsetto stuff. All right, hope this helps you guys out. And watch out for my cover of A Case for You. The full song coming soon.